With me is Portugal's Secretary of State for Economy, Mr. Ferreira. So welcome to WION. It's always great to have conversation with ministers coming from Portugal. My first question to you about your India visit. What brings you here to India?
Thank you for the thank you for the opportunity, Sidhan. It's my pleasure to have this opportunity to speak to Indian entrepreneurs, to Indian companies, to Indians in general. It's been a huge pleasure and honor, this visit to India. The last days have been amazing. It's really different to see what's happening from TV or in a presentation or reading in the news or being present. We are feeling things are moving forward. It's not only an action plan, it's execution already. Mm-hmm. We see the enthusiasm, and I appreciate a lot, and I thank everyone on behalf of Portuguese government how welcome we are in your country and how proud we are from our 500 years history. Mm-hmm. But the reason of this visit is that we are proud of our history, but we are looking to the future. Mm-hmm. And we strongly believe that the next decade will transform this strong cultural and political friendship, partnership into economic business. The numbers are still far from the potential we have, and that's we want to change. It's to create awareness for Portuguese companies to the opportunities there are in India, create and call the attention for Indian companies for the good opportunities, the safe environment, the opportunity to expand their business through Portugal as a gateway to Europe and to the world. And this is really the reason of this mission, knowing that this is just the beginning of a journey. We are not in the end. This is the beginning. We will continue solid in this relation to help companies from both sides to develop business.
You've summed it very well. It's just a beginning, but essentially, how do you see the trade ties, the investment ties between the two sides, between India and Portugal?
Portugal was a supporter of this agreement since day one. So we will continue to support. We believe we are in the last mile. Now we are confident at the European level that it will be in place on the 1st of January 2027. The presence of the President of the Commission, of the President of the Council, with the Trade Commissioner as well in India, it's a proof of how strong we are committed to this agreement. In the complex world, in an uncertainty moment, bilateral agreements like this will give companies, businesses a new opportunity, diversifying markets, creating in a strong developing country as India today, fourth economy in the world, but moving fast to be the number 3, with a very young population, with a huge grid of infrastructures to build, with an ambition to industrial manufacturing your ecosystems and your economy until 2047. I think we can bring, and Portugal in special, bring complementarity to that ambition. So the Make in India is, we understand, I think we can be complementary on that, bringing the know-how, bringing competencies to help you to have decarbonized industry, a sustainable industry, to have access to clean energy technologies, to all these necessities of the industry of the future. So we look at the agreement positive, knowing that governments create a regulatory framework. Now it's the time to companies to seize that agreement. The agreement needs to be, of course, during time, fine-tuned here and there. It's not only about tariffs, it's about creating a solid and stable framework to create confidence, to give stability, to give the right conditions so that business can develop in time.
So you're fairly confident that on 1st of January 2027, the India-EU FTA comes into force. Are you fairly confident about that as well?
With all the responsibility we need to have, because we are 27 member states, I'm confident right now that the things will move on.
Coming back to India-Portugal relationship, how do Portugal companies see India as an investment destination, ease of doing business as well? As you have already pointed out, India as the 4th largest economy. So what opportunities do you look at India as an economic super power in many ways?
Companies see, let's separate infrastructures from industrial development. So in infrastructures, I think we have companies, I strongly believe, some of them came with me in the mission. They see this, the infrastructure development as an opportunity, so that can take a part on that. as a contractor, as a electrical developer, as an energy developer as well, so they can bring their knowledge, their competencies. They have been doing this all over the world, and they can take a part on that. Let's say in facilities, in having waste management facilities, so everything that it's linked with infrastructures, we are ready to do that. In the other side, we have a group of companies that are industrial oriented that can bring their knowledge in technologies, we have a huge group of startups that have solutions that can be also implemented here. And they see your plan as an opportunity to grow as well. One thing it's becoming clear is for Portuguese companies to succeed, I would say can start by exporting here and there, but in order to be more a solid presence, local partnerships, local joint ventures, finding the right opportunities. India is a continent, so the market is huge. Companies need to focus, or in sectors, or in regions, or in cities even. And so the companies are learning, and the reason of this mission is also to do that. It's to connect. It's so that companies can speak to each other. We have done that in Mumbai last Friday, and it was very successful meetings, global, bilaterals, face-to-face. At the governmental level is create this confidence, create the awareness of the two markets, and give them the stability and the right framework to continue to do business. So again, this is just the beginning of a journey. This is not the end of nothing. We have recently reopened the New Delhi delegation for our trade and investment agency. So bilateral work they do. On one side, helping companies, Portuguese companies, to act in India. In the other side, helping Indian companies in a way, if they want to invest in Portugal, to understand what are the opportunities, always in a complementary way. So this for sure will be a win-win situation.
A win-win, and you mentioned about complementary situation as well. Where are the sectors, or which are the sectors in Portugal where Indian companies can come and invest? And perhaps if you can give an overview about the presence of Indian companies in Portugal?
Well, today the opportunities are in different areas. The space and defense industry, Portugal is doing a big investment. We have capacity, industrial capacity, knowledge in different areas, from satellites to aeronautics to drones. We have strong drone companies. As a nation of startups, we have today 7 unicorns with Portuguese DNA, which is by far bigger, much bigger than what could be the expectations. But also in pharmaceuticals and in health and life sciences, a lot of things happening, a lot of potential in advanced manufacturing with very skilled and powerful engineering schools all over the country. That the STEM graduates take a very important role. So you are seeing a huge development on there. We are creating also a value chain in the battery ecosystem, from lithium extraction, refining, to the production of batteries. You are creating also a data center. We have launched the national data center plan. So ICEP will be the entry door, will create stability. We are working hard in terms of reducing and simplifying process, so that investment can be predictable and faster than if you have other bottlenecks. Huge investment in innovation in order to have these capacities to have better processes, different products, in order to be more productive. So I see a vast number of opportunities. IT, the digitalize of the economy, a lot of opportunities there. And of course, never forget, everything around energy is very there is a very good opportunity, from wind to solar to sea. We have great potential to continue to develop in that area. Portugal is very well positioned. 80% of our energy comes from renewable sources at a very competitive price. And so this is key for industrial manufacturing development, and so we see opportunities there.
So my last question to you is, are you looking at more Indian workers, skilled Indian workers into Portugal? What's the position like? India has been signing mobility pacts with many countries. The latest, I think, was with Italy, or their conversation with them. So essentially, how do you see getting more Indian skilled workers to Portugal?
Our position about getting workers is clear. Skilled workers, qualified workers will always have an opportunity in Portugal. We have programs, whether they are with companies or with associations from different sectors, to create the right conditions. We have a consulate in India working, and our embassy working, also being very supportive on that. So our point is, qualified, skilled workers will have place to develop their activity in Portugal according to what will be Portugal needs on that area, and I'm sure the match will happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, on that note, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION. It was lovely speaking to you here in New Delhi. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
With video journalist Abhishek, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.